Greetings, welcome to another video. Take a notice of that sign. Seriously, read that sign. Remember that signpost, I'll be talking about that, so... yeah. Today is Friday the 13th of July 2018. And it's been a beautiful day. Very beautiful day indeed. This morning I was at work from 7 AM till 3 PM. And it was a good shift. Enjoyed it. The weather was threatening to rain and thunderstorm. In the end, it didn't happen. But the weather's looking pretty good right now. Which is good. But no. Where am I? I'm in a part of Telford called Ketley. Specifically, I've just left a place called Jenko's, which is a Mongolian bar, all you can eat. Yeah, it's beautiful. I just want to talk about that place for a few minutes while I'm walking along. Yeah, I didn't have any plans for this evening. Was just thinking like going home. Yeah, I didn't have any plans for this evening, but possibly going getting a beer or two from the off license from the local shop, taking it home. But instead, something much better happened, and my one best mate invited me to join her at her favourite place to eat in Telford, which is Jenko's in Ketley. And we were there with her other half, and it was a very, very last minute, very random invitation and plans as well. But you know what? Stuff it. Sometimes the best times you can possibly have are completely last minute, completely random. And yeah, so Jenko's is a Mongolian all-you-can-eat buffet. Mongolian style food, all you can eat, and per person it costs at the moment about like £17.50 or just under 18 quid. And in my opinion, for a place like Jenko's, that's a very reasonable, good price. Especially as it's like all you can eat. Yeah. And it's not just a Mongolian restaurant either. There's a pub attached to it as well. So you got two places in one. You've got a pub and the restaurant. So if you wanted to go there and only have something to eat, if you wanted something to eat, as I just said, go to the buffet. But then you've got a separate room, a separate section, which is just a pub. Small pub, but still a decent pub all the same. And if I read the signs correctly, that part of the place is called the Compass Inn. So yeah, the Compass Inn and Jenko's all under one roof. Yeah. Let me tell you this. It's a beautiful, beautiful, friendly place. Really friendly place. The First bit you go in, when you're going in through the front door, going in through the main entrance, it's the pub section you go into first, the Compass Inn. And that's a really friendly, welcoming place. Their selection of drinks is only a smallish selection, but for what they've got, it's a really nice selection. They've got about 2 or 3 kinds of cider in. They've got 2 or 3 kinds of beer in. Today, the ale they had, which is one I had, which is a beer I had. They had a beer called Hop Twister, which is by the Salopian Brewery. And Hop Twister. If you like your ale with a bit of like a citrus flavour to it, Hop Twister is out and out beautiful, man. I do like Hop Twister. I would recommend that to anyone who likes their light tasting ale. But then after you go in, so yeah, we got that. You got your pub section for Compass Inn. Then you go into the main area itself, which is obviously Jenko's Mongolian bar. It's got a very nice, the seating area is spacious, the seating area is clean, and yeah, definitely very nice. Oh, pardon me. First, to apologise, I am feeling incredibly full. All you can eat buffets fill me up fast. It doesn't matter if I'm having a small portion on my plate or a large portion, I get filled up pretty quick. And usually when it comes to an all you can eat buffet, I have a limit of like 2 plates and then I'm done. After 2 plates, job done, I can't eat anymore, no matter how much I want to. I think that's a problem with all you can eat. Doesn't matter where you're eating. It could be anywhere it could be, I don't know, here in Telford. It could be London, Birmingham, some random place in France or America, for example. But that is a common problem with all you can eat buffets. Your eyes are too big for your belly. That's the phrase. But yeah, that's true. That's what we're living with. Because your eyes are too big, the eyes get excited with everything on offer. You put too much on your plate and you just can't finish it. And you end up eating not even a tenth of what you've chosen. But no. So yeah, when if I'm in an all-you-eat buffet, I try to keep my portions somewhere between small to medium size. I try to keep my portions between small to medium sized portions. And like I said, after 2 plates, I'm done. But no, like going back to what I'm talking about, Jenko's in Ketley. I've been there many times now, over the past 18 months or so, or 2 years, and highly recommend it. Definitely. Jenko's. It was, in the past, many years ago, I had friends talking about how awesome a Mongolian food was, or like Mongolian restaurants, or Mongolian all-you-can-eat buffets, and I just never got round to trying it. Sometimes because there was never such a place in whatever area I was living in at the time, Or if there was, I just didn't know about it. But no, my one best friend, who at the moment lives in Shrewsbury, but before that lived in Telford. Like I said, her favourite place to eat in all of Telford was, and still is, Jenko's. She goes on about the place all the time, and whenever she can afford it, always comes to Jenko's. Doesn't always need an excuse, does not always need a reason to come to Jenko's. In fact, the only question is, can she afford it? Yes? Well, if the answer is yes, Jenko's it is. But yeah, and it was because of her I got introduced to the place, and I love it. It's a decent place. Oh, what does this path lead to? Yeah, but no, I'm walking through Ketley at the moment. An area that's a new build area. Maybe about at most 10-15 years old. It's this new build area, and at the moment it's just a shortcut between Jenko's and where I want to go. So I'm just walking along a new path I've just noticed I've never been on before, so exploring. Yeah, Friday the 13th, always meant to be the unluckiest day of the year. I'm sure once upon a time I was told why it's meant to be the unluckiest day of the year, but at the moment I can't remember what that reason is. If you, dear viewer, happen to know what that reason is, feel free to let me know and remind me and all that stuff. So, but anyway, I think I'll be ending the video pretty soon. But to repeat myself and just big the place up, if you're ever in Telford, and especially if you're ever in the part of Telford called Ketley, which is like located in between Wellington and Oakengates, seriously, and you're like hungry, you want something nice to eat, visit Jenko's. Like all you can eat buffet, just under 18 quid per person. Job done. So yeah, ooh, what's this here? Have we got a signpost? Okay, so now we got this thing here. Telford Millennium Village Trust. Looks like there's a nature reserve here. Didn't know that. Only just discovered the place. So we've got some of the wildlife you can see in this area. Yeah, so we've got a great crested newt, grass snake, dingy skipper, kestrel, chaffinch and bats. Let's go this way. Now I've just been notified by my phone, I've only got 15% battery power left. So making another video about this place, a separate video, is unlikely. But no, the main point is today's video, the video I'm making at the moment, Jenko's Mongolian bar. Yeah. My God, do I feel full. Nice. The food there, depending on how big or small the because it's an all-you-can-eat buffet, you have one in command of how big or small the portions are. Entirely up to you. But I think the portions I had were fairly well sized. So yeah, feeling very full. Definitely worth the effort. Really beautiful, really peaceful now here. I should drop by this place more often. Definitely worth exploring again. Yeah, I've not been around this part of Ketley before. Yeah, which on a separate note, if you like your nature walks, and you enjoy hidden treasures and newfound situations, and you like to appreciate a bit in nature, and then what this little thing here, brilliant. I don't really drop by Ketley that often. Apart from when I'm going with friends to visit Jenko's for some food, I don't really stop here. Got no reason to stop. But I think definitely should make the effort to visit Ketley more often. Especially with the new builds going on. There's all kinds of hidden gems, hidden treasures, which are worth exploring. For example, there's nature walk, which I've only just now, for the first time, discovered. So yeah, if you're in Telford, if you live in Telford, get yourselves down to Ketley, get yourselves down to Jenko's, grab something to eat, a couple of nice drinks. It's always worth the effort, I promise you. And of course, if you find things are not cooked to your expectations, then just tell the staff about it. Seriously, we're not Jenko's, just like with any other restaurant, if there's a problem, tell the staff about it, because the problem is never going to get solved unless you tell them about it. With anything, so that is an important thing. So if you rock up, things aren't, food's like overdone, underdone, whatever, just tell them about it. But if, I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10, at least, it's going to be perfect, because every time that I've been to Jenko's, I've enjoyed the food each and every time. I mean, well, shame my friend isn't here right now to record a video with me, because she will tell you about the place much better than I can, because she's been there more often than I have. And yeah, she's a chef, she's a food fan, she knows her food better than I do. So there we are. But if she loves the place, I trust her. I trust her completely. Well, this video has gone on for a bit longer than I thought. But there we are. Good time situation. On that note, dear viewer, I hope you have a good evening, and I hope your Friday the 13th ended up being as good as mine. Take care of yourself, take care of your friends, take care of your family, be safe, and I'll see you in the next video. On that note, that's me signing off from Ketley in Telford. Goodbye.